perfect condition, and in the first releases as well.
Another designation, 911131 is the item number if you would like to add that to your collection. And we're gonna go to the last of the Silver Kennedy's 10-coin half-dollar roll. So you get a roll. I know that, do I get to do this?
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because you get this roll. It comes in like this.
Special dispensation tonight.
Thank you. For our last show, I get to do this. Thank you, Mike. I love the sound. Can you guys hear that?
Isn't that great?
It's like real silver, and they're just beautiful. And of course, you're not going to get the ones that I've mauled, manhandled. You're going to get a fresh one.
We've had the same sample set there for a while, just for that reason.
Just for that reason. But you can see the silver and just the feel of them in your hand. This is, I think, one of the only things. It comes in these little plastic rolls.
Yep. In the rolls, we get 10 coins. Now, here's the interesting part of this, and here's one of the reasons that we've done this. You know, people are always looking to stack silver. There's always the silver stackers that are out there, and you know, so you're always looking at, okay, what do I get? Do I get 1 ounce bars? Do I get, you know, like the kilos? When we have the kilos, we're out of kilos again.
When's the last time we've had those?
I mean, because you know we sell PAMP Swiss kilos, and none of those have even come into the country in the last 6 weeks. So I mean, there's just none to have.
You know, the first thing I looked at on the flow sheet was to see if we had any of those.
No PAMP bars at this point.
Yeah.
And so they're going, should we buy half grams, grams, you know, 2 grams, 1/4 ounce? Why not buy coins that were made in silver originally that are actually coins and actually denominated to, you know, in terms of that type of a thing.
Right, so you're buying the silver.
You're buying these as silver. So what happens is I bought these as silver. In other words, I just got, you know, we got bags and bags and bags.
And actually a transactional amount.
In a
as opposed to
transactional
the bars, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
And so now we've got the last silver coins ever made by the United States Mint that were intended for circulation. And so you have all these Kennedy half dollars from the 1960s. And the silver value, so I bought these and sell these at silver value at basically $129.95 for the 10 coins. So $12.99 a coin. But almost always, since I'm such a big buyer of these, almost always I get coins that are brilliant uncirculated.
These are gorgeous.
And of course, these coins are brilliant uncirculated. So now you get that numismatic value. So now I have that same nationally advertised catalog. These coins in uncirculated condition, which is what you have here, are $28.50. So the retail value of these are $285. Or $285 that we sell, like I said, at the silver price, basically $12.99 a coin. So we have on this thing a counter since I've been kind of doing these recently, and we've sold an insane amount.
I was gonna say, now, we have sold these together before, over and over and over.
Look at the item number. So you're an HSN gal here, right? Look at the item number on these coins.
It's 433373.
What item numbers are we in right now?
91.
500,000 items ago.
500,000 items ago.
So I started selling these, and now here's the interesting thing. Over the course of the years, based on the price of silver, I have sold these anywhere from about $79.95 to $379.95 when silver hit its all-time high back then. And so one of the things I always talk about, some of the great, because these are silver, one of the great mysteries in the world, you know, I said there's lots of mysteries, you know, Area 51, there's those big stone things on Easter Island, and of course, why silver is so low. Gold, all-time high virtually every single solitary day, yet silver remains mired in, you know, at about the same price for about the last 2 years.
It started going up.
It started going up a little bit. It's pulled back again a tiny little bit. Well, it's very industrial. So if people are worried about industrial production of anything, silver comes down because it's an industrial metal, even though there's about as much silver in the world as there is gold. I've never understood it. I can't even wrap my head around it. It's just one of those anomalies in the world. So what I'm trying to say is now is the time to get silver. Now is the time to get silver.
And this is a transactional amount.
And this is a transactional because each one, you're paying $12.99 a piece for, like I said, silver Kennedy half dollars for silver Kennedy half dollars. Like I said, and then but these are numismatic coins in brilliant uncirculated condition, and so that's why that retail value is $28.50. Is $28.50.
What's
so
the most you sold these for?
$285. What?
The most you sold these for?
$379.
$379.
$379.
What silver went up?
Went way up, way up. We sold these
It's
for
a mystery to me why it came down, because the demand hasn't gone down.
No, the demand, as a matter of fact, we're in silver deficit right now. So in other words, we use more silver right now than is mined or refined throughout the entire world. So we have to take it out of existence.
I mean, besides jewelry and
so
coins.
the amount of silver in the world has gone down every single year for the last 6 years. The amount of gold in the world has gone up every single year for the last 6 years. Somehow or another, gold's gone like this and silver's kind of gone like this. I don't get it either. It's in all your electronics. It's in all your phones. It's in EV cars.
Right. Oh, yeah.
All of that stuff. It's in solar cells. And once it's used in that, it's lost forever. Get your silver in the best way possible. Like I said, original United States Kennedy $50, made minted right here in the United States. Fantastic.